Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be cleaning up and fixing up another doll that I received previously. So we'll be fixing up Rebecca Rubin and I'll be customizing her. But I believe that not only American Girl dolls deserve love. So if you've watched my previous unboxing, you might know that I also received some Our Generation dolls. And this time I'll be fixing up one of the boys that I received and I'm so excited because to be quite honest, I'm not really collecting Our Generation dolls right now, but when I saw this Our Generation boys, I thought that okay, they are really cute. And since I really don't have any American boy dolls right now except for Logan Everett, I'm excited to add him to my collection. I'll be fixing him up as well, and yeah, I'll also be talking about something that I recently come across with. So this is actually a Reddit post posted in the subreddit for American Girl. Now, unfortunately, this post was deleted by the user. I don't know for what reason, but luckily I was able to find a workaround and I was able to retrieve the post. So I'll be reading the post while I'm showing how I cleaned up and fix up and customize the dolls in this video, and I'll be just reading some of the comments as well and sharing my own reaction about that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and show you what I did to customize Rebecca Rubin and to clean up the Our Generation boy doll. Alright, so here are the dolls that we'll be fixing up in this video. So as you can see, here is Rebecca Rubin. Initially, I thought that she was Jaws because her picture in Shop Goodwill where I purchased her was not that clear. But anyway, so now we know that she is really Rebecca Rubin. So her limbs are not loose at all, so they are very good in condition. They're tight, and she doesn't have any markings that I'm really concerned about. So we'll not be tightening up her limbs. We just need to fix up her hair, but we'll be removing that since I plan to customize this one, since I already have several Rebecca Rubins in my collection, so we don't need another one. And then so we really need to customize her so that we won't have too many duplicates. And then this other doll is of course an Our Generation boy doll. I really like how he looks. So if I'm not mistaken, his name is Jackson because I searched it up and yeah, that's the name that came up. So I'm glad that Our Generation also named their dolls. I really like his curly hair. His cap is not detachable, it's attached to his head. I'm not sure if it's really attached to the wig, like he's bald underneath that cap. But anyway, I'm not going to remove it since it's fine that he has that cap. Okay, so we'll be starting by cleaning up Rebecca Rubin, and while I'm doing this, I'll start reading that post that I saw in the American Girl subreddit a few weeks ago. That was unfortunately removed, but luckily I was able to find ways to retrieve that post. Anyway, here it goes. So this was titled Devastated, okay, and it was tagged under Nostalgic American Girl Stories. According to the poster, a few weeks ago, I mentioned to my sister that the next time I went to our mom's house, I was gonna grab my Samantha doll because I needed to send her to the hospital because her limbs were loose. My sister replied saying she thinks my uncle, who lives at my mom's house, may have thrown the doll away, thinking it was garbage. I told her genuinely I have no idea what would possess him to do that, but there was about to be a huge problem if that was true. So the next time I went over to my mom's was for my sister's birthday. All of my family was there, including my uncle and my aunt who was his wife. I went to the storage room where she normally is and she was not there. So when I went back to my family, I asked my mom in front of everyone where my Samantha was. She assured me it was in the storage room and it must have been moved since my sister's boyfriend moved in and they moved some of my old stuff to make room for him since he was moving into my old room. My uncle refused to make eye contact with me and my aunt was acting like more of a weirdo than she normally is. My mom said she'll look for her and I left it at that. On my ride home, my fiance goes, "You know they totally tossed out the doll, right?" Because of my aunt and uncle's reaction. Fast forward to Christmas Eve. I was at my mom's house again and asked if she had a chance to look for Samantha, and she freaked the F out. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't hear about this doll again. I don't even know what doll you're talking about. I only remember Josephine." For added context, Samantha was my first American Girl doll, and my mom was super excited that I had an American Girl doll, that she and my father could buy me one, especially being immigrants, so for her to pretend she doesn't know about Samantha is asinine. She told me to get over it since it was just a doll and I was too old to care about it. I told her that it was my property and reminded her about the fits that she has thrown before when someone misplaced her stuff, even it was just a year-old receipt. I told my mom that I knew that either her or her brother got rid of Samantha because my sister told me. Rather than my mom saying my sister was wrong, she said something along the lines of, "See what happens when you don't shut up?" So yeah, I left Christmas Eve with the realization that Samantha was gone and I would never get a straight answer. The picture is of a group chat I had with my sister, Pink, and my fiance, Blue. Mind you, my sister wasn't even alive when I got my dolls. While I appreciate her offering to buy me a new doll, it's not really the point. I'm so annoyed with how flippant my mom is being about this doll and how dismissive she is of my belongings and feelings. Like, part of why I valued my dolls is because I know how expensive these dolls were and how hard they worked so they could get them for me. My fiance has been supportive since he had something similar happen to his childhood Pokemon card collection. I just needed to run to people who would get it. And while I will have a Samantha, I am assertive if not borderline aggressive, and if my family thought I was a B before, they are in for a rude awakening. It won't be my Samantha. I also don't think it's my sister's responsibility to buy it for me. She just knows the fight I'm about to start and she's trying to defuse the situation. Okay, so before I comment about this issue, I'm just showing you here how I cleaned up my American Girl doll, Rebecca Rubin. So I even took out this Our Generation salon chair, which I purchased secondhand. I'll be using it more often from now on since I'm going to be fixing a lot of my American Girl doll's hair. And even though I plan to re-wig this Rebecca Rubin, I'm still going to be using this wig on another doll. So I'm going to be fixing it up, at least brushing it out so that it won't look bad. Anyway, going back to the Reddit post. So if that was me, I would probably feel the same way because I don't know why my mom is like trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal. Because obviously, if I was the one who placed my Samantha doll in storage, that will mean that I still care about it, that I don't plan to get rid of it. And it's very hurtful knowing that this doll meant a lot to me, that you're just discarding it like that. And I don't even know what's going on with the uncle. Like, what right does he have to throw out stuff that was literally in storage? Like, he thought it was garbage? Was it really that bad? I mean, if it was like torn apart or like missing a limb, but even at that, I would still be upset if that was thrown out without asking for my permission. Now, I understand where she is coming from because um, I know that it was mentioned in the post that there was like a screenshot. Of course, was not able to retrieve the screenshot, but I did see it. But in that screenshot, basically the younger sister was offering to just buy her a new doll to replace the one that was thrown out. So, and then the OP, okay, the original poster was not going for it. So based on my understanding, I think they were just going to buy like a new Samantha doll. However, it's not going to be the same because if I understand that this Samantha is like vintage, one of the first few Samanthas that was released. But yeah, so it's not going to be the same definitely unless they go to eBay and they buy like a Samantha that is or was released during the time that the original one, the one that was gotten rid of, was released. Okay, before we continue with that pose, I'm just showing you here the wig that I'll be using on this doll. So this is a Kirsten wig that I removed from, of course, a Kirsten. So I'll be using this on Rebecca Rubin because I really don't have enough like dolls with a Josefina face mold with blonde hair and bangs. So I really like that combination. Maybe when Josefina was released, they were already veering away from the bangs. It was not like that thing anymore. But anyway, I like how she turned out. Although this wig has seen better days, so I'm going to be using a cloth steamer to fix it up, to make it straight again. So yeah, I'm showing you here right now what I did. So I'm using this cloth steamer to like melt the plastic the wig is made of. So don't worry, it's not going to be damaging the wig. I think this is a better solution or better alternative to using a flat iron because it's not direct heat. So and you don't even need to like dampen the wig because it's always it's spewing out like moisture, like hot water, okay, to the hair. So this is going to remove all the dryness. It's going to make it softer and smoother, and that is always a good thing. Anyway, let's go back to the Reddit post. So, as I said, so many people were very, very like opinionated about this. Some people were saying that she should have just let it go, okay, because it's not worth being mad at her family, especially over Christmas for something that has already been done. Okay, I don't agree with that. She's just trying to make them take responsibility. It was not her sister who threw out the doll, it was the uncle, and maybe with the approval of the mother. So I think the mother and the uncle should be the one to make amends. Maybe they could offer to uh, buy a replacement doll or at least give her some money to buy one on eBay or whatever, wherever she can buy one. But anyway, let me just read this really passive aggressive comment, and I'm really unhappy about this. But anyway, according to this commenter, she said, "Wow, old enough to get married but acting like you're about 7 years old. This is a mass-produced doll. It's not some rare, special, irreplaceable item that you left at your mom in storage. You're being absolutely ridiculous. If you move out of your mom's house and into your own, I would assume you took everything and you wanted and needed that was important to you. It's your mom's house. She has the right to clean out and get rid of whatever she wants. You don't live there. Not your space to claim anymore. Grow up." That's so asinine. I think this person doesn't get it. Yes, she's moved out, but it's not like she moved out into an actual house that's big enough to contain all her possessions. Maybe it's just a little apartment, and it's not like she left it there for 10 years and then now she's looking for it. And I think there was an understanding that she was going to go back and then claim these items. So I don't know what this person is going about. I think this person is very I don't know. Don't want to say it, but I think they're stupid. Okay, if they think that you think you got everything together when you move out of your parents' house. Oh my God! I just think this is very stupid. A very stupid comment. But anyway, going back to the what we're showing right now on the screen. So I showed you earlier Jackson, my my our generation boy doll. So I'm just cleaning him up. He's not really damaged or anything. So we're just going to clean him up using a magic eraser. We won't be brushing his hair because it's too curly and it's not really, well, there's nothing wrong with it anyway. Okay, and then we're going to be just dressing him up in new clothes. But yeah, so that's it. And then I'm just going to like tell you that the happy ending to this post is that someone commented and said that they'll be giving the original poster a free Pleasant Company Samantha. So according to the person who commented, they were just giving the Samantha in 2022, and the doll has been sitting inside a box. And then since she was received out of kindness, she wanted to have an opportunity to continue the kindness. So she can send the doll for free. So yeah, Merry Christmas. So yeah, so that really went well. I think that's the probably the reason why the original poster removed the post, because okay, things was resolved. She got a new doll, okay, or at least another Samantha doll out of it. And yeah, it really I think this sum up everything. It's rare instances like this that restore my faith in humanity. So the person was really touched as well, because someone was kind enough to offer a free Pleasant Company Samantha, and she's not even asking for the shipping fee, so she was going to send it for free. Okay, so she's not asking, okay, I'm going to give this doll to you for free, but you need to just pay for shipping. No, she's going to shoulder as well the shipping fee. So that's really, really generous of this commenter. So yeah, so what do you think about this? Where do you did you also read this when it was still in the subreddit for our generation? No, for American Girl. Okay, so what do you think about this situation? What would you do if you were the one who had your doll in storage at your parents' house, and then apparently someone felt that they were entitled to remove that doll from the house or from the storage and throw it out like it was a piece of garbage? How would you feel and how would you react? So would you still ask those people to replace the doll for you? Would you just like let it go? You know, okay, maybe just think of it as a mistake, just forgive the person and then move on with your life? Or are you going to be like the OP, like she doesn't care if it's Christmas, she's going to like make the people feel that she's very upset? Okay, so I'm with that last part. Okay, yeah, I'm not that vindictive, but yeah, if you did that to me, then I'm really going to be upset. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.